The history of tarot is a fascinating journey that spans centuries. Originating as an ordinary deck of playing cards in medieval Europe, has evolved into a tool for fortune-telling, self-reflection, and spiritual exploration. While the exact origins are shrouded in mystery, we can trace the evolution of tarot cards through different stages. 15th century. Birth in Italy. The earliest references to tarot all date to the 1440s and 1450s. Because of the complicated nature of the game by that point, it is likely that it had begun evolving earlier in the century. The first known tarot decks were not designed for fortune-telling, but as playing cards. The original deck had 4 suits: swords, cups, coins, later pentacles, and batons, later wands. Tarot cards use the standard Italian suits, with values from 10 to 1, and with 4 face cards: king, queen, knight, and knave, for a total of 56 cards. In addition to the suits, there were 22 trump cards, which later became the major arcana. The trump cards started with the Fool at the bottom, leading up to the Emperor and Pope at the top, and were used in a game known as triumphs, or tarocchi. The first trump card game appears to have originated in Germany in the 1420s with a game known as Karnöffel, in which a suit of trump cards could beat only cards of a lower rank. 3 luxury tarot decks have survived from the mid-15th century. One of the decks is thought to have been made for Filippo Maria Visconti, the last Duke of Milan of that name, prior to his death in 1447. Known as the Visconti Tarot, the deck's 69 surviving cards are preserved in Yale University. The other decks are known as the Visconti Sforza Tarot and the Brambilla deck. 18th century. Rise of Esotericism. It wasn't until the 18th century that tarot cards began to take on a more mystical significance. This shift was influenced by the growing interest in the occult, secret societies, and spiritual exploration during the Age of Enlightenment. Tarot decks started being associated with fortune-telling, symbolism, and mysticism. One of the key figures in this transformation was Antoine Coeur de Gébelin, a French clergyman and Freemason. In his work, The Primitive World, published in the late 18th century, Gébelin proposed that tarot cards held ancient Egyptian origins and were a repository of secret wisdom. While Gébelin's theories about tarot's Egyptian roots are not supported by historical evidence, they contributed to the mystique surrounding the cards. Jean-Baptiste Alliette, known as Étaler, significantly influenced the history of tarot cards in the late 18th century. Born in 1738 in Paris, France, Étaler was an occultist and cartomancer who reshaped the interpretation of tarot. Étaler's contributions included a reinterpretation of the traditional tarot deck. He renamed and reimagined certain major arcana cards. While not all of Étaler's interpretations were universally adopted, his influence on tarot's mystical dimension persisted. A famous card reader of that time, named Marie-Anne Adelaide Lenormand, had a reputation that was spread all over the world, mainly due to the card game named after her. There is a story that Lenormand predicts to Joséphine de Beauharnais that she and Napoleon Bonaparte will one day ascend the throne. But when this prediction came true, Lenormand's name was made. From then on, her salon in Paris was visited by everyone who wanted to know his or her future and fate. Lenormand is regularly consulted by the court when important decisions have to be taken. 19th century. Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. The 19th century saw the further development of tarot's mystical associations, particularly through the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. This secret society, founded in 1888 in London, played a significant role in popularizing the use of tarot cards for spiritual and magical purposes. Members of the Golden Dawn, including prominent figures like Arthur Edward Waite and Pamela Colman Smith, worked on creating a new tarot deck with enhanced symbolism. The Golden Dawn sought to explore and teach the mysteries of Hermeticism, Kabbalah, astrology, alchemy, and ceremonial magic. Despite internal conflicts and controversies, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn had a lasting impact on Western esotericism. Many of its members went on to become influential figures in the occult community, and the Order's teachings laid the groundwork for subsequent developments in ceremonial magic and mysticism. Pamela Colman Smith, often referred to as Pixie, born in 1878, was a pioneering artist and occultist known for her significant contributions to the world of tarot. Best recognized for her collaboration with A.E. Waite on the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, first published in 1909. She was responsible for creating the iconic illustrations. Smith was a versatile artist with talents in illustration, set design, and writing. Smith's artistic interpretations of the tarot cards, characterized by rich symbolism and vibrant imagery, played a crucial role in making tarot accessible to a wider audience. Despite her role in the creation of one of the most popular tarot decks, Smith did not receive widespread recognition during her lifetime. It was only in later years that her contributions to the world of tarot gained the acknowledgement she deserved. Arthur Edward Waite, A.E. Waite, born in 1857, was a prominent British occultist, writer, and mystic. Apart from his work on the tarot, Waite was a prolific author, contributing to various esoteric and occult subjects. He also co-founded the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Waite's legacy extends beyond the world of tarot, a wide range of esoteric writings and contributions to the occult community. His influence, particularly through the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, continues to shape the practice and interpretation of tarot cards in contemporary esoteric and spiritual contexts. 20th century, tarot's popularization. In the mid-20th century, was a surge in interest in alternative spiritual practices and the occult, leading to a renewed fascination with tarot. Tarot cards became associated with counterculture movements like New Age spirituality. During this time, various artists created their interpretations of the cards. Decks such as the Thoth Tarot by Aleister Crowley and Lady Frida Harris became influential within certain esoteric circles. 21st century, digital age, and global accessibility. In the 21st century, tarot continued to evolve and adapt to modern contexts. The internet and digital platforms facilitated the spreading of tarot knowledge, making it more accessible to a global audience. Today, tarot is embraced by a diverse range of individuals, including practitioners of various spiritual traditions, psychologists, and those seeking personal guidance and reflection. Tarot cards have traveled a remarkable journey from their humble beginnings as playing cards in Renaissance Italy to becoming powerful tools for fortune-telling, self-reflection, and spiritual exploration in the modern era. The history of tarot is a testament to the enduring appeal of symbols and archetypes that resonate across cultures and centuries. In the next video, we will explain how to use tarot cards. Please like and subscribe.